Some things are never meant to be seen. Some things not only feel awful, but they actually take a piece of you. Because in life, everyone has choices, everyone has situations, and everyone has life-altering moments. A decision made in haste can shape the outlook of your entire future. In 2017's Portraits of Andrea Palmer, we, the audience, we get a ringside seat to absolute desolation, devastation, loss, and the inability to start over. This film, well, it fucking hurts. And I think that's probably the point. Portraits of Andrea Palmer, we get to know our female lead, who is to say, just really lightly, she's down on her luck. She's a cam girl with a sprawling drug problem and a need for her next fix. The camera plays voyeurist. It pans around the chaos. It gives us way too much information on Andrea's lack thereof of life. It spends much of the first act zoomed in intimately as blood trickles from pretty much everywhere. Pretty much everywhere, and her self-loathing becomes a scathing mantra of self-hate and horrendous energy. Is this all she has to live for? To be a vessel sold for the next hit? A victim full of anguish? A victim full of rage? She beats herself, she beats others. She does things for money that you wish you didn't have to see. See, that's one thing that's unique about Portraits. It's hardcore in what it wants to show you. But it all comes with a price. Every frame comes with a price. You want to look away. You feel shame for her. You're like, what am I watching? Why are we doing this today? But you can't seem to get away from something that's so unapologetically gross. There's this weird wonder that's kind of captivating somehow, as you want to see just how far she will go for money. And why is that? Well, if you live in a big city like myself, you see people down on their luck. You see people walking the streets with definite substance and different sorts of problems, and they're willing to do things for money. They sacrifice themselves, they sacrifice others, they give up their life, they just become an empty vessel. And Portraits of Andrea Palmer is a warning to anyone who's ever thought about doing that. And listen, I'm not here to glamorize any of it. It sucks to watch. It just really does. It sucks to watch. And if it doesn't, well, I mean, are you even human? Are you alive? Are you compassionate? I'm sure for someone this plays almost like some sort of sadistic kink, because it spares no expense showing you everything. For a horror film, for a sexploitation film, for some sort of cheesy, sleazy adult film, it shows you everything. It's rated X for a reason. If I had to give it some sort of comp, I guess I would say maybe Requiem for a Dream, only extremely sleazy, like painfully sleazy meets Necromantic. Just saying, not the best comp there. This just feels like a straight up adult picture that makes you feel bad. It just does, and I, for one, needed a shower afterwards. It ruined my evening. Again, why do I do this to myself? Why did I watch this film? Well, there is something that's interesting about going into those dark recesses of your brain where you want to kind of see what's in there and see how much you can take today. Maybe it's just, I don't know, maybe it's curiosity. I don't know who this film is going to be for. I'm not sure who to even recommend it to. But I do know, and I want you to remember out there in YouTube land, that some things you just can't unsee. And sometimes that's real unfortunate. You're still here? I didn't scare you away? Are you interested in watching something like Portraits of Andrea Palmer? Well, you're in luck. Happy Monday, if I didn't say so already. We got through the Halloween season. We're into November now, and we're going to go ahead and we might get into some nasty stuff this month. I'm recharged. I'm ready to kind of take on this month and do something different, kind of get back to my roots, if you will. Let's see what Valoria Video's got here. Now, this came in. Happy Monday to you and yours. Right off the top, we've got brand new stickers from Valoria Video. There's the old school one. Somewhere there's this one too. Yeah, this one's pretty cool. So awesome stickers from Tony there. Of course, excellent job of being wrapped. Let's go ahead and see what's in the box. All the wrapping in the whole world. And there we have it. I got to make sure I can show these on camera. So this is the first one that I watched today after work. We are talking Portraits of Andrea Palmer. This is from Massacre Video. This is from 2017, and I want to say that this was co-directed or produced by the guys that own Vinegar Syndrome, so they got their hand in some weird pies. You get a Blu-ray. The Blu-ray, I think it's shot on 16. It looks great. It's got special features. It's got things for all of their other titles. Okay. There's not a lot that I can show you though with this. I can just say that the Blu-ray, it's supposed to look grimy. It's supposed to look grungy and dirty, and it fucking does. So this thing is right there on Valori Video right now. Go use my code BeyondTheGrave10. The next one we have here is The Suffering of Monique. This one is a little bit less perverted in a different way. This one's more about horror experiments. I like this movie a lot as well. To be honest, I love Portraits of Andrea Palmer. It's just hard to get through. That's kind of the idea. Another Massacre Video, and then we've got Ostermontag, the early, almost like a old school. I can't show you all the stuff that's on here, but this is another nasty, all brand new films from Massacre Video. So if you want to get those into your collection, if you're curious about Portraits of Andrea Palmer, do me a favor, go on to Valoria.com, use my code BeyondTheGrave10, save 10% off, put these in your collection, guys. Let's have a great week. I love you. Until we see you again. Hope you're doing well. Take care. Cheers.